Residents of Northern California communities razed by a devastating wildfire are blaming belated warnings from public officials, including the town's newly elected mayor, for the chaotic evacuation and rising death toll, currently at 48. Survivors of the Camp Fire inferno have been left wondering why more was not done to facilitate evacuations in Paradise and neighboring towns after the fire ignited Thursday morning and ripped through the Sierra Nevada foothills at an alarming speed. In a matter of 24 hours, entire neighborhoods were devoured by towering flames, reducing some 7,600 homes, businesses, churches and schools to ash. 48 people have been confirmed dead, and dozens are still missing in what has become the deadliest wildfire in California history. Emotions ran high as Paradise residents held a town hall meeting in neighboring Chico on Tuesday night. Resident Michael Orr stood up to call for the resignation of Mayor Jody Jones, who had just been re-elected last week, 2 days before the town of 27,000 was decimated. Jones has said she has no plans to step down. "They definitely didn't do enough," Christina Taft, whose 67-year-old mother has been missing since the fire, said of local officials. Taft told NBC that her mother hadn't expected the fire to be as bad as it was because there was hardly any communication. She expected someone would be calling, or something, if it got bad. But they didn't, she said. "They were negligent. They just let them go. There is a reason all these people are dead." Share this article. Share on Monday. A resident of Magalia, located about 8 miles west of where the fire began, confronted Butte County Sheriff Corey L. Hania, asking why he and his neighbors were unable to find any information about the approaching fire. 3 hours firefighters responded to it. "We used the emergency broadcast system for a tornado warning. But this is a deadly fire," the unidentified man said during the meeting in Oroville. "I don't remember any alert coming over my radio. People in the community are freaking out. You need to get some information up here." Butte County officials say they delivered more than 35,000 emergency notifications about the fire, 5,227 by email, 25,643 over the phone, and 5,445 via text message. "I wish we had the opportunity to get more alerts out, more of a warning out, but unfortunately we didn't," Sheriff Hania said at Monday's public meeting. During a news conference Tuesday evening, Hania reiterated that the fire's speed made it difficult for officials to issue timely notifications. "You have to keep in mind that this was an extraordinarily chaotic and rapidly moving situation," he said. "The fire started in a remote area. It takes a while for our fire resources to get there, and from that point, trying to determine the path of travel and whether or not that's going to affect populated areas, that takes time." Hania also mentioned that some people who did receive warning chose not to evacuate the area immediately, putting themselves in danger. "We were trying to move tens of thousands of people out of an area very rapidly with the fire coming very rapidly," he said. "And no matter what your plan is to do that, no plan will ever work 100% when you are dealing with that much chaos,"